Hi, I'm John Halloran, and this is not for the novice. So if you're new to Words for Life, if you don't know how to use vocabulary builder, or you're not real clear on like when I say go to one hit, transition, or full, or if I tell you to hide everything but eat and drink, if you can't do those things kind of quick, this may not be a video you want to watch. So anyway, I'm just going to explain what we're going to do. There's these three levels on Words for Life. The one hit, which is one hit, one message. Then there's transition, where it's the 205 words that occur most in speech and they're spaced apart by design. And then there's the full level, which is 4,800 and some words. There's 4,843 words or something like that. I might be off 20 there. But anyway, the thing is people think of like being on, I'm on one hit, or I'm on transition, or I'm on the full vocabulary. And what I want you to understand is that individuals are never just in that clear set, I'm all ready for just one hit words, or I'm at transition, or I'm at full. You might have an individual who needs lots of foods because they love food like me. So they need categories like fruits, and they need things like meats. But at the same time, they haven't played with the word end enough or the word bad enough for it to be at a level. Maybe the word bad is still at one hit, but the word stop is still at the transition level. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to take a key to be at the one hit, the transition, or the full level based on that individual's desire for new vocabulary. So this isn't for the novice. So all right, first, start with the full level. So I'm on the full level now, you can see that. So again, if you don't know how to set up the full level, then you wouldn't want to watch this video. So here I am at the full level, and and there are videos on how to do all the other steps too. So I don't want to be like that really. But anyway, this is, again, I'll stop warning you. This isn't for something you want to do your first day out of the gate. Okay, so you're on the full vocabulary, 4,484 words, whatever it is. I forget the exact number. Okay, so now you want to take some of the keys let's take them all to transition. Okay, so to do that, you go to the toolbox, you go to vocabulary builder. Now you do this mask all. So now you just hit all 4,800 words. Now you do advanced. And then at the very top, when you say use sequence set, stay at the very top. Then you say load sequence set. And you're going to, right here, it's on all the devices. It says load LAMP Words for Life transition level. So I'm going to hit that. What that really did is it loaded the 205 words that occur most in speech, and it hid the other 4,600 words. So now when I say okay, you think you're in transition. If you didn't know any better, it looks just like transition. It's the 205 words that occur most in speech. So when I hit drink, I only get these three words: drink, water, and juice. But I want you to know that all the other words are still there. They're just hidden right now. So everything looks like I'm in transition, but really I'm in full. So when I hit the stop, I only get these two options, but really all the other options are there. Okay, so now I can use vocabulary builder to add any word I wanted now. So when I hit drink, if I have a student, and not a student, if I have an adult who really loves beer, so they want juice, water, and they need beer, all you have to do to give them another word in the transition level is go to vocabulary builder, make sure you're on this side, because this needs to say spelled unmasked. I'll do milk instead, so don't be so quirky with that beer. Say milk, say okay again, and now when you hit drink, milk shows up. So this wasn't bad. I'm really at the full level, but only the transition words are working. So step one's over. Now, how do I take a key back to the one hit level? So I'm working with a student and they've lost motivation to learn the word more. More is a two-hit word. It takes two hits to hit more. For whatever reason, I want to take this key back, whatever clinical reason I've come up with, which there's lots of them, I want to take this key back to the one hit level. Here's how simple it is. You see the key you want to change, and you hit this blue button. You hit the setup key right here. You touch what the key you want to change back to the one hit level. Now, once you touch it, you do have to pay attention to this says set page temporarily more. Because if you ever want this back, you have to remember that. It's kind of nice because the page is always named the word that's on it. But anyway, you're going to look at what that says and kind of remember it. Then you're going to hit spell message, and you're going to delete that out. backspace, delete word, clear display, whatever you want to do. But you're getting rid of where it said set page temporarily more. And now you're just going to type the word more with a space after it. Don't forget to add that space. So one space is all you need, M-O-R-E space. Now say okay. And now you'll see your message says right here, I can see it says spell message. And right here it says, it used to say, I'm going to go to the more page. Now it says more. And so it's going to say that word more. So now when I say okay, you'll see it shows up on my screen when I touch this more. It's at the one hit level now, more. But this one is still at the transition level. And because my student loves pizza, I can go to my vocabulary builder menu. I can say unmasks pizza. Say okay, and now watch this for fun. Drinks is still at the transition level with milk added because that was one of his favorite drinks. But Eureka, pizza shows up at the full level because really I have some words at the one hit level, the word more. I have some words at the transition level, the drinks, and I have those words I want at the full level showing up also. So basically I have each key can be at a different level and I can change that key back and forth. If I wanted to take the more after the student has had some success at the one hit level again and they're motivated by the word more, I would then want to quickly bring it back. So now I can see the word more that I want to bring back to the transition / full level. So now to do that, I go into the tool, hit the blue button, hit the setup key, I touch it, I hit spell message again, clear out that word more. I don't want that anymore. But what I do want it to do is go get me a page. So look here, it says page link. And you always want your pages to close. Oh, I wish we didn't give you that option, but you always want your pages to close. Now, you do need, see where it says go to PRC stock pages? This page is a PRC stock page. So say go to PRC stock pages, then they're alphabetical. So what's really nice is once you're here, just do spell page define. If you remember that was called more, and you can type better than me, you can just type it and go right to it. So now it's back to what it was originally, set page temporarily more. So now I say okay, and okay again. Now this one's now back to the transition level, which is really at the full level, and it's no longer at the one hit level. So I'll do this a couple more times. So I'm working with a student. I'm trying to teach them the power of the word down. And when they hit it, that one would be too easy. Let's do a different one. Because when it's only one click and then they see one after it. I'm trying to teach them the word look. When they touch it, they're going over here and hitting something else. And they just won't follow it. So I want to take this look back to the one hit level. All right, so I can see the key I want to change. So I hit the set toolbox setup key. I touch that key. I would take a picture of this now. Set page temporarily look, so I don't have to write it down, but I would with my camera because I want to get that back. Now I hit spell message, delete that, backspace, delete word clear, delete it out, make it say look again with a space afterwards. Here's your space bar down here. So you want that space, say okay. You see that it's going to say look, you see the symbol, everything's great. You say okay. Now when you touch it, look, it says look, look, look. It's at the one hit. Some of the foods are at the full level, and all the other words look like they're at the transition level, except for my more is still at the transition level now. Okay, now to get it back, one more time. To get this back to the transition / full level, what I do is I hit my setup key, touch that look button, same spot where it says spell message, take out that word look, hit page link, always close, go to PRC stock pages, spell, oh, you can do it alphabetical, but boy, is it easier to hit spell look and then say okay. No page found. You know what it said? Let's do it one more time. Go to PRC stock pages. Look. Well, that's awful strange. Well, I like it when things happen like this, man. I don't stop the video because I don't want to start over. So I'm going to have to problem solve right in front of you what happened. I did page link. So I'm going to go to my pages, spell page define, because I know it was called look because I looked at it. Who knows, maybe it defaults back. So maybe if you can't find it on the PRC stock page, go to my pages. Say okay, okay again. Now my look is back at the transition level. The only trick, there's one more little thing I just want to bring up, even though it's not related to this one hit transition in full, is when you're taking them back and forth, when you make changes, make sure when you go back to your vocabulary builder menu, if you want those changes to stay there, you better do this save as sequence set. Remember when I added milk? If I don't save this and either rename it or keep it that name, if I don't save this and replace it, the next time I go open this file up, then milk would have hidden again. So that's really under a different subject, but you have to save your vocabulary builder list every time you make changes to them. All right, let's do it one more time because that last one was quirky. My look is back on its transition / full, and let's just make the word feel. So when we go to feelings, we have these feelings. We want to teach them the word feel as a single hit word. So to get that back to the single hit, I see the key I want to change. I hit the setup key. I touch the feel. I see it says set page temporary feel. Spell the message, delete it out, delete that. Type the word feel. Do remember your space right here. Say okay. I can see it's going to say the word feel. I say okay. Now when I touch it, it's at the one hit level. I would do this now for every key I want at the one hit level. If I want it back, I go to this setup key. I touch it. Go to where it says spell message again. Delete that word that's there. Hit page link. Always close after you say one. Now this is where it got me confused again. Some of these pages for some reason show up in here. See how look was right here? So that's under my pages, which I'm not sure why some are here and some are not there. But the one we just did was the word feel. So I see it's not up there. Oh, yes, it is there. So some of them are already there. So just say okay, and okay again. So I wish I knew why it did that, but I can't explain it. But some of them, if when you go to change it, it's already there, just grab it. Otherwise, go to PRC stock pages and you'll find the other pages. Okay, I hope that helps you understand how to go from one hit to transition to full, all on one vocabulary. It's not, it's so powerful, but it is kind of hurts the head trying to think about it. And then you got to, there's some issues when you're playing around and working with it. You got to keep your bearings about what's going on here. So anyway, it's a really, if you do understand it, the clinical advantage of being able to follow a child's passions, being able to give them the words that, or an adult, I always say kids, I mean individuals, to be able to give individuals vocabulary that they have a passion about. Maybe they love animals and dinosaurs and they like certain foods, but the other words they haven't had experiences with, have had a fun experience with learning how powerful those other words are yet. So you can take them up and down the ladder. You don't have to go from one hit one day to transition another month and then full. You can take them one word, one category at a time. I hope that makes sense. And again, thank you for everything. And let me know if I can help you in another way.